Open your Instagram right now and count how many people in your feed look rich. The luxury vacation photos, the car reveal videos, the designer bags. Now here's an uncomfortable question. How many of those people do you actually think have money in the bank? A woman posts a video unboxing a $4,000 Chanel bag. 3 million views. The comments are full of living my best life and you deserve it, queen. What they don't see is the payment plan, the credit card balance, or the fact that the bag starts losing value the moment it leaves the store. That 90,000 SUV in the school pickup line isn't what you think it is. It's leased. Statistically, the person driving it has less in savings than the mom in the 10-year-old minivan parked 3 spots down. Here's the problem. We've become obsessed with looking wealthy instead of becoming wealthy. As our income grows, our spending grows right along with it. Bigger paycheck, bigger house, better car, more expensive vacations. Before long, every raise has been spent, and we're no closer to financial freedom. That's called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest reasons people earn more money every year, but never actually build wealth. In this video, I'll show you how lifestyle inflation quietly keeps people broke and how to avoid the trap. Rule 1, every raise comes with an invisible bill. When your income goes up, your brain doesn't file it as extra, it files it as available. And available money gets spent. Say you get a 10% raise. That extra income shows up in your account, and within a few months, so does a slightly nicer apartment, a slightly nicer car payment, a few more dinners out because you can afford it now. The raise was real, but the improvement in your financial position was zero. Here's what most people miss. The raise didn't fail you. You quietly redirected it before it ever had the chance to help you. Rule 2, comfort has a subscription fee and it renews automatically. Every upgrade you make to your life, a bigger apartment, a nicer car, a premium version of something, doesn't just cost you once. It costs you every single month, forever, unless you consciously downgrade. A $500 increase in your monthly lifestyle doesn't sound dramatic, but over 10 years, that's $60,000 that never touched an investment account. It just quietly rented your comfort back to you month after month. It gets worse, because once you're used to that comfort, going back feels like loss, even though you never actually needed it in the first place. Rule 3, you compare yourself to people who are also broke. Most lifestyle inflation isn't driven by need, it's driven by proximity. You see a coworker's new car, a friend's renovated kitchen, a stranger's vacation photos, and some part of your brain quietly recalibrates what normal looks like. But here's the problem. You have no idea what's actually behind any of it. That new car could be a 5-year loan. That kitchen could be a home equity line of credit. That vacation could be the one nice thing keeping someone from admitting they're drowning. You're not comparing your finances to theirs. You're comparing your finances to a performance. Rule 4, the upgrade always feels justified in the moment. Nobody wakes up and decides to sabotage their future. Every single upgrade comes with a completely reasonable sounding explanation. You work hard, you deserve it, life is short, you only live once. And each one of those thoughts is true in isolation. That's what makes this so effective. It's never one irrational decision. It's 20 reasonable ones stacked on top of each other until you look up 5 years later and wonder where all the money went. I'm not done yet, because this next one is the one people really don't want to hear. Rule 5, debt doesn't feel like debt when it's disguised as a lifestyle. A car loan doesn't feel like debt, it feels like just a payment. A subscription doesn't feel like a bill, it feels like a small convenience. None of it feels heavy in the moment because it's been broken into small, manageable pieces. But add them up. The car payment, the streaming services, the food delivery app, the gym membership you use twice a month. A lot of people are carrying $600 or $700 a month in commitments they never actually decided on. They just accumulated. The hidden cost here isn't the money, it's the flexibility. Every fixed monthly obligation is a small piece of your future choices, already spent in advance. Rule 6. The people who build wealth quietly are almost never the ones who look wealthy. This is the one that breaks people's assumptions. Actual net worth and visible spending are often inversely related, especially early in someone's career. The person driving the flashy car is frequently the person with the least amount of actual assets, because the car is where the money went instead of into something that grows. Nobody talks about this because it's not a fun thing to admit. We'd rather assume the nice car means the nice bank account. It rarely does. Rule 7, your savings rate matters more than your salary. 2 people can earn different incomes and end up in the same financial position, or 2 people can earn the same income and end up worlds apart, because the number that actually determines your future isn't what you make. It's the gap between what you make and what you keep. Someone earning $60,000 who keeps 20% of it will outbuild someone earning $120,000 who keeps 5% of it. Not eventually. Within a decade, it's not even close. Rule 8. Every dollar not spent today is a dollar that starts working immediately. This is the part that makes lifestyle inflation so expensive in ways people never calculate. It's not just what you spend, it's what that money could have been doing instead. $300 a month invested instead of absorbed into lifestyle creep grows into real money over time, not through some dramatic event, but simply through time and consistency. The tragedy of lifestyle inflation isn't the spending itself, it's the compounding that never got the chance to start. Every time your lifestyle expands to match your income, you're not gaining something. You're losing the version of your future where that money had room to grow. That's the loss hiding inside every upgrade. You don't feel it in the moment because nothing was taken from you. It just never got to arrive. And the hidden cost isn't the purchase. It's the 20 years of growth that purchase quietly erased. The hardest part is that lifestyle inflation doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like progress. You tell yourself you've earned the nicer apartment, the luxury car, or the designer wardrobe because you've worked hard for it. And maybe you have. But when every raise turns into a new monthly payment, your financial life never actually changes. You make more, you spend more, and you're left chasing the next promotion just to maintain the life you've already built. That's not financial freedom, it's a more expensive version of the same treadmill. So let's go back to those friends. The one with the BMW and the view of the river wasn't reckless. He wasn't foolish. He just did what almost everyone does. He let his life expand exactly as fast as his income did. Every raise became a nicer version of normal. Every reasonable decision stacked up became a life with nothing left over. The other one wasn't special either. He didn't have some secret discipline the rest of us don't have. He just noticed the moment his income moved and chose on purpose to let the gap stay open instead of closing it. That's the entire difference between them. Not intelligence, not income, just what happened in the quiet moment after each raise when nobody was watching and no one would have judged either choice. Your income will rise. That's not the question. The only question that actually matters is what you'll do in that quiet moment when it does. Because that decision, repeated for 20 years, is the difference between a life that looks good and a life that actually is. Before we end, if you're serious about taking control of your finances and building real lasting wealth, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. This channel is dedicated to helping you make smarter money decisions, avoid costly financial mistakes, and learn the strategies that can move you closer to financial freedom. Whether you're trying to save more, invest wisely, eliminate debt, or simply stop living paycheck to paycheck, you'll find practical, easy to follow advice here every week. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't forget to share it with them. It might be the wake-up call they need.